We are here at Disney Springs and we want to check out world-renowned chef Morimoto at Morimoto Asia. So come along with us as we go ahead and dine in this fine dining establishment. Let's go.
Morimoto Asia opened in Disney Springs September 15th of 2015 as a collaboration between chef Masaharu Morimoto and Patina Restaurant Group. It is a Pan-Asian restaurant that sits 2 stories tall and includes lounges, a sushi bar, private event spaces, and even a glass-encased kitchen for your own behind-the-scenes look, or food theater as they like to call it. Chef Morimoto is the ever so popular Iron Chef that has been competing on television since 1998, who brings his award-winning dishes to this restaurant. If you want more information on Chef Morimoto himself, go visit ironchefmorimoto.com. Now let's go ahead and get into this amazing meal.
So we're going to start with our drinks. I'm told that they have a fantastic lychee martini. Now, the last time that I had a lychee martini was on the Disney Wish, and it was one of the best drinks that I've ever had. So I am very excited to try this. Put that little lychee fruit right in there. This is a vodka-based cocktail. Oh, wow. That is fantastic. It has a very, very sweet aftertaste. What it kind of has, I've never had a lychee just plain, but it has, I was worried it was going to be a little bit tart. This is just very smooth and very, it's smooth with almost a little bit of a citrus like hit to it, but then that aftertaste is just a creamy, sweet tone. That is incredible. So to start, we ended up getting the Morimoto spare ribs. These are pork ribs with cilantro, hoisin sweet chili glaze. This is an appetizer of 3 ribs, or you can get a half rack of 6 ribs. The 3 will cost you $18, and the half rack will be $35. Let's go ahead and take a look right there. Look at that. We don't even have silverware, and that just falls right off.
So hopping back on here, as you can see, I used chopsticks for this and it just fell right off the bone. I have never seen such a clean bone after having a kind of rib without needing any kind of silverware. Now, there was a beautiful crunch with almost an extra glaze that layered the rib on the outside that gave it a nice sweet aftertaste. The meat itself was so incredibly tender. Like I said, as you could see, it just fell right off that bone. And then with that hoisin sauce, it gave just enough of a little kick to give it that Asian flavor. Obviously, more food is to come, but Bob and I said that we will absolutely be coming back to get more of these ribs in the future. Now, before we jump into our main course, I just wanted to take a moment and look at the menu here for a moment. They have some fantastic starters, including miso soup, edamame, some popcorn shrimp. We did not get those. They also have their own versions of dim sum, as well as a combination of rice and noodles, or if you want more meat and poultry, they have various options there. And for you beef lovers, they also have a Mongolian filet, as well as a Japanese wagyu.
All right, so our entrees came out. We got 2 of the most well-known dishes here at Morimoto. The first thing that I'm going to talk about is the Buri. So this was actually something that won Morimoto Iron Chef back on season 2. And this is a combination of Korean-style yellowtail rice in a bowl served in a hot clay pot and prepared tableside with the egg yolk. So as you can see, I'm going to fast forward over to that video. That is made right here tableside for you. And it is just absolutely incredible. You can hear that sizzle and you can feel the heat radiating from this pot right now, which is absolutely fantastic.
Along with that rice and yellowtail, you have eggs, sesame, spinach, zenmai, pickled daikon, and pickled carrots to really enhance those Japanese flavors. It's further enhanced by the fun presentation and noises calling attention all around the restaurant as they mix and cook it all together right in front of you. After that, they'll top it off with some soy sauce, again, to really lock in all those flavors. Now, I mentioned before on season 2 of Iron Chef, there was a yellowtail challenge. This is what won Chef Morimoto. his Iron Chef title, and he has since then altered some of the ingredients just to continue to perfect it and enhance those flavors, and now it is one of his signature dishes here at Morimoto Asia. The yellowtail is then placed back on top so that you have the best of both worlds, as you have that nice sear side on one side as well as a more sashimi side on the other. This was cooked so well, and the combination of that perfectly cooked yellowtail with the Japanese vegetables gives such a full flavor profile. I will say the fish was cooked more than a true sushi type feel. So if you're concerned about that, or of the flavors overall of the Japanese vegetables, because they do have a very rich kind of earthy combination, if you've never tried them before, I do think this is actually the perfect dish to give both of these a try. Next, we got the second signature dish of Morimoto Asia, the Peking Duck for two. This is a carved, house-roasted whole duck that is served with an apricot sweet chili, hoisin miso, and it comes with either steamed flour tortillas, bao, or lettuce cups. We opted for the tortillas, and let me tell you, everything about this was absolute perfection. It also comes with either rice, or you can upcharge with a noodle substitute. Let me tell you, I am a huge duck fan. I know it tends to be on the greasier side as far as meats go, but this was cooked perfectly. The skin on the outside gave such a gorgeous crisp that just perfectly offset that duck, and it was truly perfect without absolutely anything on it. I then added the hoisin sauce, which is definitely on the sweeter side, but it does offset some of that duck fat quite well. And if you want the full flavor experience, go ahead and grab one of those tortilla rolls and go ahead and get some of that duck mixed with the hoisin or the sweet chili and that floral tortilla. And oh my goodness, that combination is simply to die for. With regards to cost, the duck is going to cost you $79. Again, that is for two. And the Buri bop is going to be $36. Again, a very shareable size.
So that's going to do it for us over at Morimoto's. If I had to choose of all the things we ate, I think it's a tie between the Peking duck and those short ribs, because they were just both so fantastic, so flavorful, and unlike anything that I've ever had before, honestly. I've never had such a sweet glaze on a short rib, and I've never had something so tender and presented so beautifully and wrapped up in that floral tortilla. Oh my goodness, that duck was incredible. Topped off with this lychee martini. If you're not coming to Morimoto's, you are missing out. So Disney Springs, make sure that you go ahead and check that out. And fun fact as well, this is a beautiful sit-down experience. If you want, there is also an option to be able to not mobile order, but you can go and actually do an outside pickup so that you can take some food to go as well. Highly, highly, highly recommend that as well if you don't want the whole sit-down experience, but you want to taste these amazing cuisines. So that's going to do it. Please like and subscribe for more videos like this. And as always, thank you so much for following along. Have a great day.